Hello, hello, peace and love, everyone. I hope all is well. Let me take a moment for y'all to get on in the room. I hope everything is okay. How was your day? How you feeling? We have such a great video today, so I'm so excited to share it with you all. Hey, welcome, welcome, peace and love. All right, so today's video, dating a spiritual woman. Y'all already know how we do. Start sharing this to your friends list, your groups, on your pages. I have some links in the description box to my website, TiaraSharde.com, to my Instagram at NatureGirlNeo, and my YouTube channel, NatureGirlNeo. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This video will be posted to my YouTube channel once we're finished here today. Hey, welcome, welcome. I am well. How are you? Thank you. I'm gonna hop right in because I'm so excited, you guys. This topic has been on my mind for a while. I had written it down to discuss it with you all, and it is time to talk about it. Hey, peace and love, beautiful, welcome. It's time to talk about it. So my intention with this video is to shed a light on some topics. This is for the divine masculine and for the divine feminine. There's going to be beautiful tips and tricks in here, beautiful insight. I encourage you all to, post comments and questions and feedback and your experiences in the comment section. So dating a spiritual woman, what does that look like, right? So I'm talking to my beautiful divine feminine sisters, and there seems to be this common thread, right? We're being approached by gentlemen in a way that isn't in alignment with who we are and what we are expecting, okay? First of all, what is a spiritual woman, right? I define a spiritual woman as a woman who understands who she is. She's very self-aware. She knows her connection with the divine, with the cosmos, with the earth. She's in full alignment. She pampers herself. She taps into the spirit world. She studies. She's knowledgeable about the esoteric sciences. She spreads love. She's compassionate. She stands in her truth. To me, this makes up a spiritual woman. And I'm talking from this standpoint because I'm a woman and I date men. So this is the angle that I'm sharing with you all, okay? What I'm finding, and I'm gonna talk about myself. You guys know I tell on myself a lot. So I'll start with myself. Hey, welcome, welcome, peace and love, y'all. So I'm gonna just start with myself, okay? Now, you gentlemen reach out to me in my DMs and my messengers, and speaking with my other sisters, we experience the same thing. And I'm noticing there's always this sentence, right? Oh, I've been waiting for a woman like you. I've just been hoping for a woman like you. And we'd be like, well, duh. I mean, who hasn't, right? But it's that thing. They're not understanding that there is a way to approach a spiritual woman. And I know y'all sisters know, even on here on Facebook, where, that stupid poke button, which I can't stand, fellas. If you poke women on Facebook, please stop. It comes across as real rapey and really weird. And so stop doing that, okay? And I just have an issue with gentlemen approaching women in that way. And they're saying, okay, I'm looking for a woman like you, and then you go to their profile and they're posing with like malt liquor and stacks of money. And it's just like, well, how are you wanting a woman like me if that's what you're portraying? That's the energy, that's the frequency you're on. And not to pass any judgment, because there's probably a woman out there who rocks with that, but I'm not the one, okay? And there seems to be a disconnect in identifying how to approach the woman that you want. And I really want to talk about that. It seems to be an issue with it. And one of the tips that I like to tell these gentlemen what it is. Like a few months ago, you know, I was telling this guy, like, I'm scrolling through your page and all I see is strippers and liquor, and then right under that I see your photos with your beautiful daughters, and I'm just like, it doesn't quite, it doesn't mesh. They don't go together. The two, they're not, no, they don't go together. So I want to encourage the divine masculine to really be self-aware. Okay, self-awareness number one. Okay, you have to know who you are. And this goes for divine feminine as well. You have to be self-aware and know who you are. Because once you know who you are and where you're at, you know how to approach what you want. Okay? You just have to know the level you're at, okay? And then go about a game plan and getting there and getting the woman that you want. I find that, you know, people are not vibing on the same level as what they want, so they're not getting it. And then when they approach what they want, it's like, I'm gonna block you. I'm either gonna block you or I'm gonna tell you, like, this is not how you approach a woman. Let me show you how you do it so that the next woman, okay, doesn't have to tell you this, so you can learn. And I really want to encourage my sisters out there, my divine feminine. We really do have a responsibility in telling these gentlemen how to treat us, okay, how to talk to us, what we expect, what we'll allow, okay, how they should behave, because a lot of them do not know. They have no idea. Okay, so they're gonna approach you like, hey, peace queen, and think they're in. Okay, I see that a lot, and I talk to my divine feminine sisters a lot, and it's always this peace queen or peace and love goddess, and it's like, all right, let's see what type of page he is on, because I just feel that energy and I know he's not on my page. So divine masculine, you have to understand, when you're interacting with a spiritual woman, not one who just wears Ox for fun, not one who just uses shea butter because it's in style, but when you're approaching a real spiritual woman, she's going to be able to feel that energy. She's going to be able to know what you're there for. And if she really tapped in, she's going to know you're going to approach her before you even think about approaching her, because she's just aware like that. So there's a way to approach a spiritual woman. And I want to reiterate, be true to who you are. If you know that the woman that you want goes to farmers markets, you know that she really believes in her herbs, you see her on social media, on her social media platform, and she's pushing peace and love, you see that she has a business, and this is the thing that gets me. If you see that she has a business and you want to holler at her and you have not supported her business in any way, go back to the drawing board. You got to start all over, baby. It's not going to work. If you are scrolling through her page and you don't like a post, you don't share a post, you don't root her on, you don't show her love, but you want to slide in her DMs talking about, hey, can I take you out to dinner and all this stuff? No. Or it don't even be, can I take you out to dinner? It be, what you doing? Where you from? Like, we really, like, and ladies, it's, again, we do have a responsibility, right? We do have to stop men from just thinking certain behaviors is okay, okay? We do. We have to say, like, look, like, this doesn't work for me. This may work for another woman, but this isn't going to work for me. And we have to give that feedback. And gentlemen as well. There's a lot of spiritual men on here I see on social media. You have to give these women that feedback as well. Okay? Because it's one thing to pay a woman a compliment. That's great. But if you pay her a compliment with the ulterior motive of being intimate with a queen or a spiritual woman, that's not going to work for that spiritual woman. You have to set your intentions. You have to know what you're doing. Okay, and you have to be realistic. And me and my beautiful sister Rhonda, we were just talking about that. Like, if you have to know what you want, okay? If you're approaching a spiritual woman because you want a relationship with her, you need to conduct yourself accordingly. You need to be vibing on that relationship level. You have to have yourself intact. You have to be self-aware. You know, you have to really dedicate yourself to bettering yourself, self-mastery, because that is what that spiritual woman is into. And if you're the type of man and you're approaching this woman because you want to be intimate with her and that's it, then you need to be fully transparent in that. And if that's what you're vibrating on, that's what you're vibrating on, okay? And me, I give tarot readings, okay? I can tell you, gentlemen and women, what type of partner you're attracting according to your vibration. Real talk. This is why I push tarot so much, because it is amazing. It's an amazing esoteric science. Okay, a tarot reading will be able to tell you where your ideal partner is right now in this time and space. A tarot reading will be able to tell you what you need to do to attract that partner. And this is real, okay? And also, like I said, you want to be vibing on the level of the person that you want. So also your North Node report. I'm noticing with a lot of clients and a lot of people that I interact with, they are finding their divine partner once they are in alignment with their soul's purpose. Okay? Especially with these shifts that are taking place right now. Everybody is cutting karmic ties. Everybody is wanting to get out of karmic relationships. The universe is cutting out karmic relationships because you're really supposed to be with somebody else. Okay? So you want to tap into these esoteric sciences so you know where you're at. So you know what your soul purpose is, because you're going to meet your divine partner once you're there or on the journey there. And you see that a lot. You know, I scroll through Facebook or I do studies and things like that. And people always say, well, I found my wife or I found my husband once I started doing this. Once I started living in my purpose. Once I accomplished something else. So there's something to be said about that. There's something to be said about being self-aware, knowing where you're going and getting there and being able to attract that divine partner. Okay? So I really want to push that, you guys. Like, so, you know, and it's all in alignment, right? Tarot readings, North Node reports, birth chart reports, these esoteric sciences are ancient and they're there for a reason. They were left here for a reason, because there's tools that we can use to tap into certain aspects in our life, and love and romance relationships is one of them. I see it all the time, okay? So, gentlemen, if you're wanting to attract a spiritual woman, you want to be on that same vibe as that woman. And you know if you are or not. You can compare the two. And I'm not always talking about material things, right? Because it's the soul. But it is and the energy that you're around and how you conduct yourself, the type of people you're around. You know, because that spiritual woman is going to avoid you like the plague if you are not in alignment with what she got going on. All right? And I see it all the time. I'm speaking from experience. Like I said, okay, I get it all the time. I get the peace queen, and then it's like, that's it. It's like gentlemen nowadays, they tend to believe that peace queen or peace goddess is the way in, and it's not. It's not, okay? If anything, that's kind of like a red flag when they do stuff like that. Because it's like, all right, I don't know if you're trying to bait me. I feel like you're trying to hook me right now with that peace queen. And then, you know, sometimes you give them benefit of the doubt. Sometimes you block them right then and there, depending on, you know, the levels you at that day. And that's all right. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm not going to judge you, sis, because I've been there. All right, so, gentlemen, y'all need to get it together, all right? And I say this with so much love, you guys, and I help clients all the time doing this. We need to really push our brothers, our beautiful men, to be self-aware, okay? You hear the dogs co-sign all the time, all right? We need to push these men to be self-aware. They need to understand that if they're wanting a certain thing to come into their life, a certain person to come into their life, that they need to be vibing on that level. They need to be vibing on a level. And a lot of us spiritual women, we've been through some things. We've been through a lot. We had a lot of shedding, a lot of purging, a lot of growing to do. We had toxic relationships. We had great relationships. All right. And we are at that level of self-mastery and self-awareness where we are not tolerating anything below that. And that's not busting shots at nobody. That's just what it is. Okay. we're not wanting to deal with things that aren't on our level. So really is our responsibility to let these guys know, like, hey, you know, this is what you're gonna want to do. And I'm actually gonna offer that to people. Like I said, I do my tarot readings to let you guys know where your divine partner is, how you can attract them, what you have to do, what type of things they're into, just so you can be vibing on that level. And, you know, again, I want to say with this video, it's not to bash the divine masculine, but we need to be aware of something, right? Shifts are taking place where we're transitioning out of the patriarchal system. We're going into the matriarchal system. It's the divine feminine season. It's our season. And with that comes this awareness of who we are, what we want, and what we have to do to get there, right? So, with that being said, it's up to us, divine feminine, to choose our mate. There's no longer the time for men to choose us. That's not where we're at anymore. And really, it causes a lot of conflict and confusion in our relationships because of that, right? It's up to us women, the divine feminine, to say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I choose you, or I choose this guy to date. And men, you have to be able to meet that woman on that level, right? So I wrote a couple things down because I didn't want to forget a couple topics, right? So right. So I find that in the past, and like I said, things are shifting. In the past, us divine feminine, we have been sitting around waiting for men. We have been sitting around waiting for them to choose us, right? Because we think that that's the way it's supposed to be. But things, like I said, things are shifting where the feminine energies are in charge right now. Okay, and that's not to cut out the men, but that's just to say that things are shifting and it's time for us to take our roles in society, in the spiritual realm. It's our time. So with that being said, we have to be the ones to guide these men on how they should treat us, what we're expecting. We are there to guide them on how they can obtain self-mastery and self-awareness. All right, so I just wanted to just hop in. This is a quick video. I just wanted to say that to you all. I'm going to scroll up. I see some comments up here. I want to make sure I get to them. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, beautiful. Hello, Kate. Welcome, welcome. Dwayne, ask these women, what is the definition of spirituality? They don't know. Okay. Okay, Dwayne. If you are a spiritual man and you know, then that really ties into it, right? Because I was advising my beautiful divine sisters to educate these men that approach them on what they expect and how they should behave. So if you're a spiritual man and you're encountering women who don't know what spirituality means or don't know how to approach you as a spiritual man, you do have a responsibility to kind of tell them, like, look, that's not quite working for me. Maybe this approach will work for the next guy, or this is what I'm looking for, okay? Pardon me. Let me put in my headphones for y'all, okay? So you guys don't, okay. All right. Can you guys hear me? Can I just get a heart or a thumbs up if you guys can still hear me? I just want to make sure. Are you guys hearing me? Whoops. No? No hearts, no thumbs up? Okay. Oh, a heart. You hear me? Okay, good. Okay, good. All right. So yeah, Dwayne. So I would encourage you to tell these women what you're looking for. If you're not looking for that, then be firm in what you're looking for. That's another thing. Like, we need to really be assertive in what we want and really not settle for anything less than that. All right? And I say that with love. Like, less than, but let's just keep it real. If it's less than what you want, don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. And then also, if you have women in your family, Dwayne, you can help them too. You can be like, look, this is the type of man I am. You know, there's men out here like me, and this is what we're expecting of you, or this is what we're looking for. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, that is a very healthy dialogue to have. And I encourage that between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Absolutely. So I'm really happy that you said that. That's a really good comment that you just made. Let me see. Rhonda asks a question for the men. How do you support... Oops. Wait, where'd I go? Hold on, y'all. How do you support a woman in her purpose when her journey will take her to making millions? Ooh, Rhonda. That's a good one. Well, are there any gentlemen in here? Y'all want to address that? Because that's a big deal. Okay, and I have noticed in this patriarchal system, like, men could be intimidated by a woman who is making that kind of money, who's the breadwinner, who's really assertive and firm and knowledgeable in business and finance. It may be intimidating to some men. So I'm really curious on what men have to say about that. Rhonda, that was deep. Ooh, that was a deep one. I believe that man has to be really secure in who he is. Like, really secure. And that's another thing. It's really about being self-aware, right? Like, if that man is self-aware and he's in his purpose, there's no way that he will have issue supporting his woman who's in her purpose and making that kind of money. There's no way. If anything, he'll be asking her what he can do for her to help her out. So, man, that's a good one. Another question. Men, how do you support a spiritual woman whose journey will lead her to making millions? Okay, that was right. Okay, yeah, I can't wait to read what men have to say about that. Yes, and why haven't you gotten a reading yet? Yes, you guys. Like, I'm trying to tell you, with these tarot readings, I push them so much. Because tarot, North Node reports, birth chart reports, these are the esoteric sciences that helped me to get right where I am right now. And I know a lot of you guys have been following my journey on YouTube and, you know, my social media platforms. Y'all see the receipts, okay? Y'all see my very first video here in Costa Rica and how much I've grown over this amount of time. But when I was back in the States, birth chart reports, tarot, that's what got me through. You know, I was already receiving divine guidance, already receiving those messages, but these tools, these spiritual tools were confirmation for me. And it let me know, like, look, you're not really supposed to be here. This is where you're supposed to be. And I have a video up here on Facebook and also on my YouTube channel, Nature Girl Neo, where I'm talking about, you know, what are tarot readings and why do you need one? And I say that, you know, tarot is not necessarily telling the future. It's not fortune telling. It's tapping into universal wisdom. It's tapping into that divine consciousness. Okay? And we're all connected. And tarot is a visual art. It's a visual esoteric science. So you can look at that card and be able, it's tapping into your subconscious. It's tapping into your intuition. Okay? The images that are there, the colors that are there, it'll strike a chord in you. And it's just bringing up what you already knew, or it's bringing to your awareness stuff that you did not know, situations that you weren't aware of. So tarot did that for me, you guys. Birth chart reports did that for me. Oh, in my birth chart report, you guys, it tells me the type of man I'm supposed to be with. Right? It told me the type of man I'm supposed to be with and how I'm going to meet him. Okay? Tarot readings for myself told me what type of man I'm supposed to be with and how I'm supposed to meet him. Okay? So this is real. This is not stuff that people are just out here just telling y'all just so y'all could get a tarot reading. This is real stuff. This is stuff that the ancients knew about and they tapped into. So it's really up to us to utilize this knowledge, you guys. It's right here. It's so accessible to us. So for a tarot reading, contact me through my website. Like I said, the link is in the description, TiaraSharde.com. Check out my YouTube channel, Nature Girl Neo, where I'm talking more about tarot readings, where I'm discussing, you know, your North Node report and your birth chart report. Because You're gonna want to get tapped in, you guys. You're gonna want to get tapped in, especially if you're on this spiritual journey. These are your tools. These things were left here for you to tap into. So do so. Do so. Did I miss any questions or comments? So what's up, you guys? I want to ask you guys, divine feminine, divine masculine, what are some of the things that you're looking for in a union? You know, and be really direct, be really assertive with it too. Like, what are you looking for? What are your expectations? I think it's really important for us to have this dialogue with each other, because it's like we're missing each other, right? It's like we're completely missing each other. We're just crossing paths. We're not noticing each other. We're in misalignment. You know, we're wanting a spiritual man. We're wanting a spiritual woman, but we're not quite there. We're not getting there. We're not attracting them. They're not being called to us. So what are some of the things that you're looking for in a spiritual partner? Okay. What are some deal breakers? You know, I think it's really important for us divine feminines to really talk about our deal breakers as well. Like, I have a couple deal breakers, and it's not that I have high standards. I just know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. And I did my birth chart report, and it told me my ideal mate. So I have that standard set right up for me. Like, on a soul level. Like, the universe, mama, God, whatever you want to call them, they know what is best for you. And they tell you. Okay? And your birth chart report, it talks about the energies that were out and about during the time of your birth. Okay? And that will greatly affect you. We're living on a planet. You want to know what planets were out and about when you were born, because they greatly affect you. Just like these retrogrades affect you. Okay? So you're going to want to get that birth chart report. And even for some clients that I've done their birth chart reports and even their North Node. But specifically, their birth chart will tell you what type of mate you're supposed to be with. Yes. Your North Node will tell you, again, your life's purpose, where you're supposed to be. It will remind you of that soul contract that you signed before you showed up in this place, so that you can reach your soul's purpose. Because once you're in alignment with that soul's purpose, you will meet that divine partner. You will meet them, because they're there for you. Okay, they've been set up for you. They've been waiting for you this whole time. A lot of us are able to use telepathy and tap into our divine partner's energy without even ever seeing their face. Okay? And it's real. It's real. Hey, peace and love, those who just joined in. These are real things. Am I the man for you? Are you the man for you? Are you, no, like, and I don't mean any shade with that, but are you living in your soul's purpose? Because that's what a spiritual woman wants. That's what I want. As a spiritual woman, I want a spiritual man that is in full alignment with his soul's purpose. And I don't want nothing else. Why? Because he can only be a gift to me, himself, and the rest of the world when he is walking in his purpose. Like, that's it. That's it. And then we can talk from there, okay? Because, you know, I like them brown, I like them chocolatey and all intelligent and all of that. But first things first, is that man walking in alignment with his soul's purpose? Does he have a purpose? Does he know what his purpose is? Because I'm the type of spiritual woman, I'm tapped in with these divine and esoteric sciences. I can tell you right now what your purpose is. I can give you a quick tarot reading on TiaraSharde.com. And I can tell you right now what your soul's purpose is. And once you have that information, you're much more, you have a much bigger advantage in finding that woman that you're looking for. I'm telling you right now. I've done it for my clients. I've done it for other people. I've had a lot of practice with this. I have experience within my own life with this. Okay? If you don't want a tarot reading, get your North Node report. That will tell you your soul's purpose. Okay, so dating a spiritual woman is going to want a man that is in full alignment with his soul's purpose. And I know that because, it's, like I said, it's what I want. I know that because I talk to my beautiful divine feminine sisters. And I'm telling you, my divine feminine friends is fine. Okay, they fine. They spiritual. They got their money right. They know what they want out of life. They're walking in their soul's purpose. So us spiritual women, this is what we're looking for. We're not looking for y'all to poke us on Facebook, because that, like I said, that comes across as real rapey. Like, you wouldn't poke a woman in public, would you? I hope not. Please don't do that. Okay? And it's really kind of lazy. It's really showing like you have no imagination. You just gonna poke me and walk off. Like, nah, you're gonna get blocked. You're gonna get blocked. Or if you come in her messenger and you be like, peace queen, and that's it, you might get blocked or ignored at the very least. So there's certain ways that you're gonna want to approach this woman. And I will say, doing these spiritual services that I offer on my website, doing these services for the divine masculine, I'm finding that once they fully understand who they are and why they're on this planet right now in this time and space, it changes their whole thought process. Your whole consciousness shifts to the point where you would just completely break away with the old you. And it's necessary, right? Because growth is important. Transformation is important. These divine masculine, they completely break away from the behaviors and thought forms that they had before. And they are now vibrating on a level where they are automatically calling in their divine partner. Automatically. Because they shifted their consciousness to that same level as who they're trying to attract. So yeah, I say that. It's TiaraSharde.com. The link is in the description of this video. All right. So make sure you click on that. I do give out a lot of specials. Oftentimes, I do like to check back in with those I've done tarot readings for, just to see where you're at. Because I do this because I love y'all. I do this because I'm called to do this. This is not me trying to do any type of manipulation. This is me telling you what these esoteric sciences have done for me and offering it to you. Okay, so I really encourage you guys to get a reading so you know where your spiritual partner is. You know how to get there. You know where you're at. You know what to do next. Okay, so this is why I offer these services, you guys. Are there any questions? This was just a really straightforward video. Like I said, this has been on my mind for quite some time, and I really wanted to share it. And it's really time for things to change, because I'm noticing with my divine feminine sisters, and especially with black women, it's been rough. And it's been rough for the black men as well, okay? Let's be clear. I'm in full understanding of what you divine masculines are going through. It's been really rough, but like I said, I don't date women, I date men. So I'm speaking from that perspective. It's been really rough for us black women to have to be strong for so long, and not just regular strength, but having to embody the masculine within our own lives because that masculine was not there. Okay, and we all go through our growth processes. We all have our journey, but really we're about tired of having to be so strong. We really just want to be the divine feminine. We just want to be sensual and receptive and want to be pretty and cute and wholesome and soft and just delicious and decadent in things. And we've been spending all these years being so tough, and we don't want to be tough. We've never wanted to be tough. We've had to be, to protect ourselves. And now is a time where the divine feminine is rising up. It's like, okay, we can finally just breathe and be cute and, and not have to fight all the time, because we know that our divine masculine is there for us and he understands us and we understand him. Okay. So that's just a nice little tidbit for y'all divine masculine too. So you can get inside the mind of the divine feminine. All right, we are ready for y'all to step into y'all purpose. Like, we're so excited. We're so excited because we understand the power that you possess, and we cannot wait for you to start walking in your power. Like, we don't want to be dominant in a relationship. We don't. We want to let y'all lead. It's just we've had to be the head for so long. And it's what we're used to. And a lot of us are understanding that. And we're like, okay, you know, I can relax a little bit because I know the divine masculine got my back. He has my back. Okay? And we can do other things. We can be that creativity. We can be that receptive feminine energy. Okay? We can help you. We can be the psychics for you, the oracles for you. We can tap into spirit for you. But we can't do that when we're trying to fight and be strong all the time because we're getting attacked. You know what I'm saying? Who said, y'all help me out, who said that the black woman was the most attacked person on the planet? Was that Malcolm X? I think that was Malcolm X. Please correct me if I'm wrong. The black woman is one of the most attacked people on the planet. And things are shifting where we don't have to be attacked anymore. Our beautiful divine masculines are waking up to who they are. They're stepping into their purpose in a way that is profound and amazing, and we celebrate that. Us women, there's no competition. Like, we understand what y'all about, and we cannot wait. So all y'all divine masculines, make sure y'all book a tarot reading with me, TiaraSharde.com, so I could tell you where your partner is. Get your North Node report with me so that I can tell y'all what you need to do to step into your purpose, because that's where you'll find that spiritual woman that you're looking for. I'm telling you right now. Okay? Because she is walking in her purpose. And she is not even going to see you if you're not walking in yours. That's just how the vibrations work on this planet. She's not even going to notice you. You're not going to be in her same circles. You're just not. And that goes for the masculine as well. Okay, divine feminine, like that divine masculine spiritual man that you're looking for, he's not going to be in your same circles because he's on a different level. He's on a completely different playing field. You're going to want to get to where you need to be, not just for him, but for you. You're going to want to start walking in your purpose for you, and just know that the man that you want is going to be in that circle, okay? In that on that playing field. So just know that. I don't want this to be a super long video, you guys. I just wanted to come on here and talk about that with you guys. I'm really passionate about this because I see it a lot. And like I said, I'm coming from experiences. I'm coming from talking to my divine feminine sisters, and you know, we all are saying the same thing. And this is what we're looking for. This is what we're expecting. And like I said, divine masculine, I know some beautiful spiritual women, y'all, and they single. And they're just waiting for that man. They're just waiting for their husband. They're just waiting for their divine counterpart. So y'all, like, I encourage y'all, get it together. If y'all divine masculine are single out here, start walking in your purpose and you will find that partner. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So, again, like I said, contact me through my website. The links are in the description, but I want to say again, contact me through my website, TiaraSharde.com. Book you a tarot reading, y'all. Okay? And I offer things, like I said, with my clients. I follow up with y'all. It's not that I just give y'all a tarot reading and I leave y'all where y'all at. No. I fully love y'all. I completely love y'all, and I want to see y'all grow, because if y'all grow, I grow, y'all grow. We are partners. We're all connected. So I will check in with y'all. I offer follow-up mini readings. If you get a North Node report with me, like I said, these are reports to let you know what your soul's purpose is and how to get there. I include strategies in that. I can offer you I will announce this. I will offer you a free mini tarot reading as well if you get that service, just to give you more insight. You get a birth chart report done with me as well. I will do that for you as well, because this is serious. And talking to my divine feminine sisters, we're ready for union. They are ready for union. They're ready to look for their partner. You know, you got the holidays coming up. There's Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate that holiday. Y'all shouldn't either. But I'm not gonna judge. There's Thanksgiving coming up. There's Christmas coming up. I don't celebrate that either. The only holiday I celebrate is my birthday. Really. Okay? And Juneteenth, maybe. Well, yeah, Juneteenth. But my birthday, and that's it. I don't celebrate these holidays. But a lot of you guys do, and that's okay. And you guys are wanting someone genuine and in alignment with you to show up at your family's house with. Y'all tired of these karmic ass relationships. Y'all tired of dealing with BS. And I feel you. So why not go into the new year knowing what your soul's purpose is, knowing how to get there, knowing where your divine partner is and how to attract them. Let's just do that. Let's just stop the cycle right where it's at. Let's cut it out. Let's get our birth chart reports done, because like I said, these are divine, ancient, esoteric sciences that have been around forever for a reason. They are real. Why not get your birth chart report done so it could tell you the things you need to fix within yourself so that you are in alignment with that partner? Okay, you guys? And like I said, these are the things that really helped me on my journey. And y'all could scroll through my timeline and my photos and you can see the amount of growth I've went through. Okay? Drastic transformation in such a short amount of time, too. A really short amount of time. Okay? And it's because I was able to tap into these sciences. All right, you guys. So I'm going to leave it there. I encourage you guys to share this video if you got anything out of it. Share it to your Facebook page. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of goodies going on to those who subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay? So, a lot of free things, a lot of raffles, a lot of, just goodness. Just a bunch of goodness that I'm excited to share with you guys. So make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel, Nature Girl Neo. Like and share my videos so that they can circulate, especially the videos that really helped you guys. Make sure you like them so that more people can view them and more people can get that assistance that they've been needing, okay? I also want to encourage you guys to continue to shine your light. Start doing your videos, making your posts. And if you don't want to do that, you know, just walk in your truth. Your vibration has the power to affect thousands of people, and you have to know that. You really have to know that. So make sure you're doing that, okay? I love y'all. We had such a great video today. I'm so happy. And contact me if you need me. Again, book an appointment with me or contact me through email, through my website, TiaraSharde.com. All right, you guys? I love you all. Peace and love. Mwah.